But I think the good news is that what the conversation has forced us to do is to interrogate in the first place. So until we were sort of talking more broadly about the use of data, the use of in stitching it together into every facet of business, that the discussion was the domain of a really relatively small number of folks. And so what we're doing now is actually having an open discussion about, hey, what data sets are we using? What bias is baked into those? How can we be aware of it? How do we interrogate it to try to minimize that impact as much as possible? And then when we layer a tool on top of that data set, how are we thinking very carefully about how that tool was trained, how that bias that has been now baked into the tool will influence our outcomes and so on. Again, the bad news is that bias exists all around us. It's baked into what we do as humans. The good news is we're having the conversation and interrogating the data and the tools in a way that we can then stand behind what that output's going to be.